In a small, deeply religious coastal town in Victoria, Australia, 17-year-old Naim feels like he is living inside a courtroom. Every look from his neighbors feels like judgment. Every sermon feels personal. The only place he feels free is on the cliffs overlooking the ocean, where the wind is loud enough to drown out his thoughts. Ryan, 18, comes from one of the town's most respected families. He's supposed to play football, go to church, and eventually take over his father's construction business. Instead, he's in love with Naim. One evening on the cliffs, Ryan tells Naim the truth. His father found the messages on his phone. Their secret is out. In a town like this, secrets don't stay private for long. By Sunday, everyone knows. That night at dinner, Naim's father places a Bible on the table and reads from Leviticus, his voice shaking with anger. It goes, Namus, relationship, an abomination, a sickness, a rebellion against God. Naim tries to defend himself, saying I didn't choose who he loves. His father responds with a slap that echoes through the house. His mother cries, but says nothing. The following morning at church, Pastor Caldwell delivers a sermon about moral decay. Without saying their names at first, he talks about corruption spreading among the youth. Then he calls Naim and Ryan forward. He announces that a cleansing will take place that night. The congregation watches in silence, some in pity, others in disgust. That night, in the church basement, candles are arranged in a circle. Scripture is written on the walls. Naim and Ryan kneel in the center, while members of the church surround them, praying loudly. Pastor Caldwell commands any spirit of perversion to leave the boys. The air grows unnaturally cold. The candles flicker violently before extinguishing all at once. In the darkness, a voice whispers, "You asked to be cleansed." When the candles reignite, a massive shadow stretches across the wall behind them. But no one is standing there. The shadow peels away from the wall. It takes shape. Its face shifts constantly. Half Naim, half Ryan, distorted, wrong, smiling too wide. Panic erupts. A woman is thrown across the room by an unseen force. The basement lights explode. The ritual has not removed anything. It has invited something in. After that night, the town begins to unravel. Ryan sees a version of Naim standing in the woods, eyes completely black, telling him not to run from what he loves. The thing's jaw bends too far when it smiles. Naim sees Ryan in his bedroom mirror, even when the real Ryan isn't there. The reflection accuses him of shame. When Naim denies it, the mirror cracks down the center. They begin researching the church's history and uncover records from 1987. 2 teenage boys disappeared after undergoing a similar cleansing ritual. A handwritten note in the archives reads, "Condemnation creates the demon." The entity grows stronger every time someone calls their relationship sinful. Members of the congregation begin seeing hallucinations, twisted reflections of themselves. Scripture carved into walls, whispers in the dark. The pastor himself wakes up one night to find the words, "Love is not the sin," burned into his bedroom wall. Naim and Ryan realize the truth. The entity was never sent by God. It was born from fear, from repression, from the violent refusal to accept love. If shame feeds it, then acceptance will starve it. During a violent storm, they return to the church. Inside, Pastor Caldwell waits, shaken but still blaming them for everything happening. The lights burst. The entity manifests fully in the sanctuary. Over 10 feet tall, limbs elongated and broken at unnatural angles. Its face constantly morphs between the 2 boys. "I am your fear," it says. "I am your guilt." The walls tremble. Stained glass windows shatter. It tells them that as long as they deny themselves, it will live. Ryan takes Naim's hand. In front of the altar, in front of the pastor, in front of whatever force is standing before them, Ryan says clearly, "I love you." The entity recoils. Naim steps forward. "I love him, and we are not a sin." The creature screams, its body fracturing like glass under pressure. Fire ignites along the altar. The more openly they stand together, the weaker it becomes. The pastor falls to his knees, realizing too late what has happened. The entity collapses inward, imploding into ash as the church catches fire around them. By dawn, the building is half destroyed. Smoke rises into a quiet sky. The town stands in stunned silence. Naim and Ryan walk past them, no longer hiding, no longer shrinking under their stares. Later, they return to the cliffs, overlooking the ocean. The water is calm now. The storm is past. Ryan, ACC, if itis, Religon. Naim watches the sunrise and says, "It was never a demon. It was fear given a body." They stand together as the sun rises fully over the water. The town may take time to change, but the fear is gone, and love remains. The end.